trusting silences. As an actor, silence is your best friend, both professionally and in performance. Trust me on this one. Let me explain. When we are thinking about our careers or thinking about a character that we're going to be playing, whether on stage or on screen, we have to search for those moments where we can be silent, where we can enjoy the silence. The trick here, of course, is that it needs to be an active silence. So this is not a dead space. This is a space where you allow your character to think, to process, to understand, and to absorb. The temptation when we have a body of text in front of us is we want to drive from the beginning all the way through to the end without an understanding that your character is constantly engaged in a thought process. And I see so many people skip over this idea because I think it's to do with self-consciousness. They don't want to feel like they're leaving an empty space that is uninhabited by words. And actors get hung up on words thinking that this delivers meaning to their audience. In fact, it is quite the opposite. Audiences sometimes are overwhelmed by words and need time to process, as your character needs time to process the thought process or the intention that is behind the lines that your character is speaking. I always say to actors, search for those spaces where you can carve out moments of silence and develop a thought process for your character so that they're actively engaged in that silence. This is a way to capture your audience and to bring them into the story by allowing them a moment to project their own feelings, their own imagination onto the scene that you're playing. Look for those moments and have fun with them. In addition to this, we're so overwhelmed in our professional lives with information, and we're constantly keeping ourselves busy when we're out there looking for work, going to auditions, studying new techniques and so on, that we forget sometimes to be quiet. Actors need time to process their inner life, and I think this is vitally important, and we don't allow ourselves the opportunity to do this. Take some time, particularly when you're in preparation for an audition or when you're in preparation for an actual role, to sit quietly. Get rid of all of the distractions, the social media, the internet research, the online video classes, and the telephone to have conversations with people. And sit quietly, contemplatively, and think about the role that you are going to be playing. Immerse yourself in that sensation of being that person, quietly on their own. Ask yourself the question, when this person is quietly on their own, how do they act, think, feel, and behave? And in your own way, you want to process the thoughts, emotions, and psychology that you encounter on a daily basis, and ask yourself quietly, why did I behave that way? Why did I react that way? Because having an understanding of yourself will lead to a deeper understanding of the characters that you're going to play in the future. Don't be afraid of silence in your life and in your performance. It's a vital part of being an actor, is knowing how to be silent, but deeply connected to the inner essence of who you are and what this performing life is about. So, shh. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and like it down below. And also, I'd be so excited if you would press the subscribe button and press the bell so that you get notifications whenever I put a new video out. And I want to be able to provide you with tons of information about the wonderful world of acting. So get engaged with this channel and always feel free to comment below and ask any questions, and I'll definitely try to answer them for you.